The Jebel Ali Free Zone Authority, otherwise known as JAFZA, an economic free zone based in Dubai, has recently updated its regulations governing offshore companies. Generally speaking, an offshore company is a legal entity set up to operate outside the country with no physical office, no staff, and no local business. Historically, such companies were prohibited from conducting business within the UAE as they were by design considered offshore. This restriction was mandated by Article 14 of the 2018 JAFZA Offshore regulations. Under those rules, offshore companies were expressly barred from engaging in commercial activities in the UAE. There were a few limited exceptions, such as consulting UAE-based lawyers or accountants, owning property in designated zones, and holding shares. As a result, JAFZA offshore companies were primarily used as holding vehicles to own property in the country, to hold shares in businesses, and to maintain bank accounts locally or internationally. In 2023, however, JAFZA amended its offshore companies regulations, shifting them from a prohibitive to a more permissive framework. Specifically, the new Article 14.1 of the 2023 regulations now provides that an offshore company shall be permitted to conduct lawful business activities as permitted by the registrar. This marks a significant policy shift. Instead of a blanket ban, business activity is now allowed by default, subject to a regulatory approval, as with all other UAE business entities. As a result, JAFZA offshore companies may now be used more broadly to engage in more expansive licensed business activities within the UAE. This change allows businesses to establish a UAE presence legally and strategically without the cost or complexity of full onshore operations.